What's up, YouTube fam? I am back on YouTube. I'm hoping anyway. Filmed like while we were still living in Massachusetts, and I filmed like basically where my head was at that moment, and it's kind of crazy to look back and see. And I have some of it edited and I was gonna post it, and then I just kind of, life went like crazy like right after that, and we actually made one of our dreams in a way come true. And so that's basically what I was talking about in the video, moving and like all those things, and like where I thought we would be and what I was hoping for and all of those things. So we have officially moved. We're in the upstate of South Carolina, which is just like still crazy to say and think about. And it doesn't like not feel like home. Obviously our family is back in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and we miss them like crazy, of course, but like we don't feel out of place here, which is really cool for now anyway. And I think my parents are hopefully moving down, and we just have some more big life changes going to be happening, and I think that's really cool actually, like just to like look back and see what kind of headspace I was in, and I was still like working and all of those things, and JJ wasn't 1 yet, and yeah, JJ turned 1 in June, and we had one of my sisters and her fiance and my mother-in-law were able to be here for that because they live down south as well, Tennessee and Georgia. So that's pretty cool. We're closer to family in that way, and we just need more family to come join us. I feel like life is just like way too short to like not take risk, and I think that's been at the core of me for so long. I've done, I feel like, is taken risks, and most of them have paid off, you know, some of them haven't. You never know if you don't try, type of thing. Maybe this is your sign to take a risk, see what happens. If it doesn't work out, you now know, and if it does work out, like what a blessing. I'm gonna play back like a little bit of the clips that I have from probably like 4 months ago now, and it's crazy what can change in just a matter of a month even, but 6 months ago, 4 months ago, that I was going to change my life drastically, and this was one of those things. And yeah, our life is completely changed. It's definitely for the better. I'm so happy to be where I am, and with my husband and my baby and my dog, and we love it here in our townhouse. Goal now is to buy a house, but in this economy it's kind of crazy even living down south, so we're getting there. But I wanted to get back to documenting our journey, how two younger parents with a 1-year-old are surviving in this economy. So I'm gonna play back some of those clips now. I hope you enjoy. See you in a little bit. Okay, it's a literal mess down here, but this is what I'm working with. These are my mother-in-law's boxes that I'm going through with her, and we're throwing out whatever she doesn't want. These 2 boxes are being sold. This I'll probably reuse, clean that out. That's trash. That's like a drink machine thing. I don't know, whatever. But I gotta tackle all that over there. But I'm gonna work with all of this. That box is trash. So that's trash, all that's trash. So I'm gonna put all of that in here, and we're gonna get to it. Well, this break. And I double bag it. Okay. I'm getting rid of wedding vases from the wedding. There's 106 of them, I think, and someone is coming to get them. So that's good to get these out of my basement. A whole nother full box in here as well. So it's currently raining out, but they're gonna come pick them up. I'm just excited to get rid of that, and then I'm excited to get rid of my other couch. Basically, this is just gonna be a video on like everything I'm doing to potentially move. I want to just be ready to go whenever we're ready to go. I think we'll be staying until like at least my son's first birthday, which is June 1st, and I'll have his birthday, it's a Sunday, June 1st, so because he was born on a Saturday, so it's now Sunday for him this year. And I want him to have a first birthday. It's not gonna be anything crazy because it'll just be friends and family. So I plan on staying here until June 1st. And that'll give us some more time to save money and sell everything that we need to sell. We'll be able to sell our ACs since where we're moving, they build pretty much all of the houses with central air. So thank God, because I'm like so sick of looking at an AC in my window in the summertime. I just can't. There's so many other reasons why I want to move. Just to really like open up different opportunities. Me and my husband have an idea that we really want to bring to life. I just think it would be cooler and more opportunity elsewhere. We're just gonna keep working towards our goals. Currently building another nightstand, but a different style because I didn't have enough wood to make like a big one that I just made, which I don't think I ended up even showing you guys, but I will. I'd love to like show you guys the process of me making these things, but I don't have like a workshop, and I'm like all over the place while I'm doing it. So I don't know that it's something somebody can watch me do at the moment. I'm hoping that when we move, we have a garage of some sort, or like a shed or something where I can like actually have like a small wood shop. I got rid of our dressers upstairs. I did show like that. I wish I showed people taking it out, but I wasn't gonna like film them. It was just like a mom and daughter. Thank God it wasn't somebody weird who showed up. The mom was like, I was literally practicing my karate kick because I wasn't sure like who we were coming to, and I'm glad it was you. And I was like, yeah, no, me too. I was practicing my karate kick too. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my spiel. I don't know, maybe to inspire some of you, even just to like declutter. Like, I don't need the stuff. Like the dressers I had upstairs, sure, I could have used them, but I didn't. I was hoarding clothes in them, and I have a big giant closet. I don't need dressers. And if we decide to stay here or we decide to stay in the area, I will just build myself a dresser. I have plans for one. So yeah, I didn't need those dressers. And then the budding pieces, I've been hoarding those for almost 3 years now. It's been since my wedding, and I thought maybe I would use them for something, but I just don't think I will, and I could use the money to save. Or wanting to move or hope to move, but you don't know how to make things happen, just put one foot in front of the other and do what you can with the time that you have and the money that you have and all that, and like things will just like tumbleweed into place is what I'm telling myself anyway. So stick along for the journey. I'm gonna show you guys my nightstand upstairs and the nightstand downstairs, and then I'll probably close out this video. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, so here's the little dresser that I was telling you about. Whoa, okay, let's see if I can like get a good... No, actually I just fell backwards like completely. Oh. Okay, let me stay standing like normal, okay? I feel like this isn't like giving it justice, but I think I need to like fix the gap over here on this side. I don't know what I'm gonna do to fix that, but I might take the support piece out from under over there and put it on this side and kind of push the drawer over a tiny bit. But this is it. I do have legs coming for it. I still like need to sand a bunch of it and obviously stain it and make it come together. And then this is the hardware I'm thinking. Wow. This is the hardware. So it's just like a gold. That's what I put on the nightstand I did upstairs. So soft closed drawer that I did too, which is perfect. I love that. And then I thought someone could put books or maybe like stuffed animals, since I'm only doing one dresser. So yeah, it'll be like a little bit higher. I'll have 4 legs under there that are really cute. I was thinking it could be for like a little girl's room, or if you were like just a single woman or something and you just needed one nightstand. So right now it is like 1000% still a giant mess, but I have some sort of rhythm to it. It makes sense for me right now. It probably doesn't look like it makes sense, but like that's trash. A lot of this is trash, so I know that it's just gonna, like, I'm not packing a lot of this. A lot of this is gonna be put in the back of our truck. We'll probably do a trip this weekend and throw a bunch of stuff out. This is the dresser. Of course the lighting is like so bad in here. Still didn't put like a poly, like a clear coat on it, and I feel like the stain like picks up not so pretty on camera, but I do need to kind of sand it in some areas where it picked up like a little bit darker and just kind of give it like a little bit of a nicer finish, and then put like a clear coat over it, and I feel like it will just make it pop that much more. And then yeah, these are the handles that I put on, and then basically I just have like jewelry in there, and they're also soft closed drawers. And then in this drawer I have like a bunch of crap, so also a soft closed drawer. And then I'm gonna do these same feet on the one downstairs. And yeah, it's like a cute detail in there, kind of not finished, but
4 months ago, I sat in front of the camera talking about the idea of moving south. I said maybe one day. I had no idea that just 2 months later we'd be packing our entire life in 48 hours. We found out our landlord was putting the property up for sale, and suddenly we had no choice but to move, and quickly. That apartment wasn't just where we lived, it's where we brought home our first baby. It was right across the street from my parents on the same road I grew up on. I had lived in that neighborhood for 27 years. Leaving wasn't easy. It felt like I was letting go of a whole version of myself, one that had roots, routines, and comfort, but I also knew staying wouldn't bring the growth we needed. So we did it. With one job lined up, a 1-year-old on our hip, and more questions than answers, we left Massachusetts to move to South Carolina. Just decided we were ready to try. Now we're here in a new town, in a new home, starting from scratch. It's not perfect, we're still figuring it all out, but something about it feels right. We didn't wait until we had it all planned. We just trusted that change was worth the risk. And somehow that faith is building the life we were craving all along.
Okay, I just tried to put Jay down to sleep for a morning nap, but he is like fighting them at the moment, so that didn't work out. I really want to work out, but I'll wait till he's sleeping. I really want to clean out his toys because they're just a jumbled mess, and some of them need to be like put away so that he is not overwhelmed by too many toys, and I'll actually want to play with them. I also really want to just get rid of all these toys. They're all like little random stupid things, and I really want to get him like a little kitchen or something like that, but I don't have a playroom, and I don't know if I can handle looking at a play kitchen. So But I do kind of have a spot like right here that's kind of like hidden. When you like walk in, you wouldn't really be able to see it, but I really want to move his little couch like over there. Buddy, like, what are these random toys? We need to do you one better. We need to get you like your own broom. You need to stop putting things in your mouth. Anybody else's baby just like pick up the littlest crumb and like stick it in their mouth and then look at you like they just did something that they shouldn't have, because that's what they did. But it's just crazy that like he puts things in his mouth and he like looks at me like with his mouth like closed. What? Balls.
What?
I thought you.
If you're watching this while holding on tightly to your comfort zone, this is your sign that it's okay to let go. You can leave everything you've ever known and still carry the best parts with you.